welcome to my channel and today's message. On this channel, I bring forth energy and messages for the collective. Remember, this is collective guidance and reading, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind for those that it is meant to find. Today's message, I feel, is a short one, again, but let us pull forth the energies and see what needs to be said and heard for the collective today. Stepping into this collective today, there is more of a darker, unseen kind of energy. If this type of energy does not resonate for you, this message probably is not yours to hear, even though there still may be something within it that could be helpful for you. Okay. Yeah, this is a heavier, well, not really heavy energy. It is a more disruptive energy, a more, how do I want to phrase this? Lower vibration energy. Yeah, is that? Yeah. So this is a lower vibrational energy for somebody or this collective that I'm reading for. There's a lot of stillness in this collective. There's been too much waiting and hoping for things to happen for you. That sense of lack, stagnant energy. Somebody is stuck. They don't know how to respond. They feel stuck after a tower moment, and now they're fighting with themselves internally. Yeah, that's truth. See if we... Okay. So you need to look on the bright side, whomever I'm reading for. This stuck and stagnant energy, you need to reframe your perspective and look upward. Look at things from a different perspective so that you can raise your vibrations and get out of this stuck, stagnant energy that you're in, where you're just fighting yourself. This tower moment was not the easiest. Yeah, this tower moment was not the easiest. It caused a lot of disruption and fighting. This could be between you and yourself, you and somebody else, job, home, friends, it doesn't matter. Take it as it resonates. But this energy, you need to shift the perspective. Whatever this tower moment was, it happened for a reason. It's to bring forth a lesson that you need to know, but you need to shift your perspective on it. Understand that there's a lesson to be learned. Hold space for those emotions still, but don't let them keep you stuck. Okay? There's been a shift. Yeah. What is the shift? Okay, so the shift is from being stuck in our minds, overthinking, feeling like we can't do anything, okay, to abundant perspective. Yeah, we're going from these here, the emotional pain, the stuck, feeling like you're trapped almost is what I'm getting. You're feeling kind of trapped by something, but it's mental, and you need to focus on how you're abundant. Now, how you are prosperous now. You need to nurture yourself. This Tower moment is taking you, or will take you, from that stuck energy. You just have to shift your perspective on it. Okay, I'm being told not to say any more about that. What was that card? What was that? All right. Yeah. Build boundaries for yourself. Build boundaries for yourself. If this part of the message resonates with you, set boundaries for yourself. Look for the bright side. I know it may be hard, but looking at the bright side and setting boundaries for yourself will bring a shift that is needed. Okay? Let's get it. There's another message trying to come through. Let's see what it is. Okay. There's a lot of pressure for somebody. You're under a lot of mental stress, whomever that part of the message was for. You need to get outside, breathe some fresh air, take it one step at a time. Okay, let's move on. What other energies wish to come out today? Whoops. Drop that one. So, okay. So this is a different energy that's coming forth. So for this part of the message, there is someone in this collective who is holding on dearly to a boundary because it's continuously being tested. It's like one test after another of this boundary. It could be either through work, friends, family, it doesn't matter. It could be through yourself. It could be a belief that keeps trying to come back. But you are holding this boundary, yet you feel like you're going to be defeated. Hold on. Hold on to the boundary that you have set for yourself. Okay? You need to stand firm in that boundary because it will bring you to a new opportunity. You need to focus on where you want to go. Okay? So keep this boundary firm no matter how it's being tested. It's probably really hard right now, but if you hold this boundary and keep focus on where you want to be and end up, the opportunity will come in. The opportunity will present itself. Let's see, is there any more information for this message? Yes. Let's find out what the other information is for this message. This seems to be a very masculine energy. Okay. So until this offer shows up, remember to nurture yourself, take care of yourself, look after yourself. Mind, body, and spirit. Chiropractor for someone. I'm hearing chiropractor, if that resonates for you. Remember to take care of yourself. Don't drop aspects of yourself that you've found. Okay, that's for somebody here. Yeah, mind, body, and spirit. Look after those three things. They are more important right now at this time than anything else. Obviously, your job and taking care of your other material needs are important. But make sure you nurture yourself and focus on those three aspects. Nurture yourself, even if others may be unhappy. Yeah. This new boundary that you've set, this new internal power that you've found, somebody is probably pushing you because they don't like it, because they don't want you to realize it. But this new power and boundary will bring a new beginning. Yeah. You just have to hold on and stay focused. Don't get caught up in the mental games that people are playing with you. Because that's all it is a game. Change is not liked by a lot of people. The brain doesn't like change, so it tends to fight it, making change hard. But the longer you focus on your goal, the easier the change is to hold on to, and then eventually it'll become natural. Yeah, this has to do with money for someone in this collective. You feel chained by something. You feel like your friends are trapping you. Yeah. For somebody in this collective, this seems very specific. It could be more than one somebody's. There's some friends who like to go out and have a good time in one way or another, spending money, and this is making you feel like you lack it. Yeah, that you're losing any money that you have saved up, that you can't save, that you can't do what you really want to do because you're spending it on going out with friends all the time. And you're trying to shift your mindset. It's making you feel trapped, but you're trying to shift that mindset and hold the boundary so you can become prosperous and abundant in that sense. Yeah, don't give up, because don't let others push you and bully you into doing things you don't want to do, especially if it's spending money. Even if you do enjoy doing it, find an alternative. Okay? Because going out to have a good time is fun, but perhaps there's other things that you can do to have fun, say at home. So, for example, if your friends love to go out shopping or go eat out at every single meal as a group, yeah, that's great, but that can get really, really expensive, right? How about offer a different alternative? Instead of going to a restaurant, you can go to the grocery store and pick up some things to cook for yourselves and have a fun cooking lesson at your house. Or instead of going out to the stores shopping, go thrift shopping or antiquing. Don't go shopping for new things. Try looking secondhand for things secondhand. If you enjoy shopping, putting yourself in those stores is going to be a little bit easier than say Target. Okay, that seemed very specific for somebody. Okay, there's one more. Yeah. That energy kind of dissipated, so that message was clearly meant to come out. Let's see if there's another one that was just come out, and then we'll end this reading. Okay. Ooh. That's a different energy. Oops. Okay. What is this energy? So it feels like a different energy just stepped up. Yeah. Someone feels stuck in a loop, it seems. So this is a different energy that's coming through. Someone in this collective, or multiple someones, we've gone from a feminine energy. We're trying to balance out the energies within ourselves, right? The masculine, feminine sides of the internal self. But it seems someone flipped over completely and is no longer using their feminine aspects, feminine side. They're just focusing on the masculine side, and they're feeling stuck, right? They can't figure out the balance. Yeah, there's no balance, which is making it, you feel like you're more angry. Yeah. Whoever I'm reading for, you feel like you're more angry because you can't figure out how to balance the two. Let's see if there's any advice on how to do this. Don't focus on materialistic things. Okay. You're focusing on the negative. No, you're focusing too much on the materialistic aspects of life where you weren't before. Something caused you to switch and only focus on the material aspects, causing that side to get bigger and more prominent, where your feminine aspect is, you're now looking down upon it because of whatever happened. I'm not sure what happened, but someone was standing firm in their power and their feminine aspects, right? But they were ignoring the masculine side, and then they realized that they had to focus on that side. So they stopped worrying about the feminine side and just focused on that becoming off balance in the other direction. And now they're trying to figure out the balance, but there's so much focus on the material, focusing on how you perceive yourself in compared to others, right? How you're comparing yourself to others. You're trying to keep up with trends, with spending habits, with something in the collective as a whole. It's causing you to be angry. Yeah, it's causing anger and pain. You no longer know who you truly are because you have lost an aspect of yourself. This trying to keep up with social media, this trying to keep up with social media is hurting you. You think because the way your life is not the way you see things on social media, that it is not good, it is not valid, it is not what you want, because you're comparing what you have to what you see on social media and not realizing that most social media is curated, it is not real. A lot of these people get paid to do it. A lot of the influencers are paid to put that kind of content out there. It's not real. You only see what people want you to see. If you make this realization and focus on yourself, everything will come into balance. Everything will make sense to you, and you won't be angry. Yeah, love yourself and love the life you have. Know you are where you are meant to be at this point. You have everything that you need. So remember to love yourself. Stop comparing yourself to others. Focus on you, who you are, what you want, and find the balance within, and the world will be yours. I'm being told to end this message here today. I hope something in this message has resonated and helped you on your path and journey. If it has, please leave a like, and until next time, I hope you enjoy your day.